Hey there, viewers. Hope you're feeling good today. So let me tell you a little secret about our bodies. You know our circulatory system. Yeah, that network of veins, arteries, and capillaries that courses through us. It's on the job round the clock, working tirelessly just to keep us alive and kicking. I mean, think about it. Your heart, blood, and all those tiny vessels are ensuring every part of your body gets the nutrients and oxygen it needs. But, and there's always a but, isn't it? Even the tiniest hiccups in this system can lead to a reduced blood supply. And with that comes a drop in the vital oxygen and nutrients our cells are craving. I know, sounds kind of alarming, right? Well, it's because it truly isn't something to brush under the rug. Now on to the main topic for today's chat, the sneaky symptoms and causes of poor blood circulation. Sure, most of us know about the chilly hands and toes, right? But did you know there could be other signs? Like ever felt unusually tired for no reason? Or maybe your joints have been aching, or you've had some weird digestive issues. Yup, all these could be your body waving a red flag about its blood supply. And as for what might be causing these disruptions in your circulation, well, things like obesity and diabetes might ring a bell. And trust me, there's a lot more where that came from. So let's dive deeper into these symptoms, shall we? 1. Cold hands and feet. Have you ever shook hands with someone, and they immediately commented, "Wow, your hands are so cold"? Or maybe you've noticed that while you're cozying up in bed, your feet feel like blocks of ice, way colder than the rest of your body. If this sounds all too familiar, your body might be trying to tell you something about your blood circulation. I mean, you might wonder, what's the connection between my icy hands and feet and blood circulation? Turns out, it's quite a significant one. When blood doesn't flow as it should, it can cause your skin temperature to take a nosedive. And guess what's most affected? Yep, the nerve endings in your hands and feet. That's why they often feel colder than a snowman's nose. By the way, a quick aside, how do you guys fare in the winter months? Do you bundle up like an Eskimo, or do you embrace the chill? I'd love to know your favorite season. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get a fun conversation going. 2. Numbness and tingling. Ever been sitting comfortably and then suddenly felt a strange numbness in your toes? Or maybe a weird tingling in your fingers, like they're throwing their own little party? This numbness and that pins and needles sensation you sometimes get in your hands and feet are classic signs of compromised blood circulation. It's like they're sending out an SOS because they're not getting their fair share of blood. The result? You get those bizarre sensations of numbness and tingling. 3. Swelling. All right, let's think of a scenario. You got this beautiful water fountain, right? If its circulation system goes a bit haywire, you'll see water pooling in some areas, while others might be as dry as a desert. It's not exactly the peaceful fountain display you had in mind. This, my friends, is a lot like what happens in our bodies when the circulatory system isn't up to par. When things aren't flowing as they should be, guess where fluids decide to hang out? That's right, areas like the legs, feet, and ankles. So if you're wondering why you're experiencing swelling in these parts, you might want to look at how well your circulatory system is functioning. But keep in mind, swelling isn't always a one-size-fits-all diagnosis. There can be other culprits, like heart failure or blood pooling in your lower regions. 4. Digestion. Ever had those moments after a meal where you're questioning your life choices, wondering if that taco might have been a bad idea? While your food choices do play a role, sometimes it's not just about what you ate. Your circulatory system could be the secret villain behind the scenes. Here's the thing. Our digestive system is a bit needy. It demands a healthy dose of blood to keep things moving smoothly. If it's not getting that, well, let's just say things can go south. And I don't just mean south of your stomach. When blood circulation isn't optimal, fatty deposits might cozy up along the lining of your abdominal blood vessels. And the aftermath? An array of unpleasant symptoms, from diarrhea and abdominal pain to constipation, bloody stools, and even cramps. Because you see, reduced blood flow in the digestive system doesn't exactly spell out a happy tummy. 5. Cognitive problems. Did you know that poor blood circulation doesn't just result in physical discomfort like pain or numbness? It can actually affect your brain too. Yep, you read that right. You see, just like every other part of our body, our brain thrives on a steady supply of blood. This blood delivers the essential oxygen. Without adequate blood supply, the brain can experience a range of issues, like memory lapses and difficulty concentrating. So the next time someone emphasizes the importance of a healthy body for a sharp mind, remember it's not just a catchy phrase. The health of our brain and body are intertwined, much like the intricate web of blood vessels running through us. 6. Joint pain and muscle cramps. But let's not stop there. Poor circulation doesn't just mess with our heads, it plays havoc with our body too. Think of the times you felt pain or aches in your arms, hands, legs, or feet. That could very well be your body's SOS signal, letting you know it's starved for oxygen. It's like your organs are saying, hey, we're not getting the oxygen we need here. Ever noticed how your chilly hands and feet come alive with a throbbing sensation when you finally move them? That's them waking up as the blood starts flowing again, kind of like your phone coming back to life when you plug it into a charger. Now let's talk about something we've all probably experienced and dread: muscle cramps. Those sudden, intense pains that seem to come out of nowhere, especially when you've been stationary for a while, like after sitting at your desk all day or standing for hours. Those cramps aren't just there to ruin your day. They're a sign that your muscles aren't getting the nutrients and oxygen they crave. So yeah, as if we needed another reason to be frustrated with poor circulation, it gives us muscle cramps. Bummer, right? 7. Fatigue. You know those days where you just feel zapped of all energy. Like you've run a marathon, but all you've really done is your usual routine. And maybe, just maybe, you've been letting things slide, skipping tasks, because you're just too darn tired. If this is ringing a bell, it's worth pausing and checking in with your health. Here's the thing, that exhaustion might not just be about a long day or lack of sleep. It could be your body waving a red flag about poor circulation. When blood isn't flowing properly, it's like your body's highway system is getting congested. The result? Your organs, tissues, and cells don't get the oxygen they desperately need. Plus, with poor circulation, your heart's working overtime, trying to make up for the lackluster blood flow. It's like having a car revving its engine, but not going anywhere fast. Naturally, this overdrive mode leaves you feeling like you're running on empty. 8. Changes in the skin color. Now, if you're staring in the mirror, scratching your head because your skin is looking a little off, that could be another sign. Wondering why you're spotting unfamiliar shades on your skin. Blue, pale, or even shades of purple. Yep, you guessed it. That pesky poor circulation might be up to its tricks again. When blood flow goes haywire, it can play tricks on your skin's color. A lack of sufficient blood can make your tissues show off shades ranging from pale to blue. And if there's a bit of a blood leak from tiny vessels, known as capillaries, a purple tint might join the party. These color changes often love to hang around places like your nose, ears, lips, hands, and feet. But a quick word of advice: if you're seeing these discolorations, it's a good idea to chat with a healthcare professional. It's always better to be safe and keep tabs on any changes your body is showing you. 9. Leg ulcers. Oh, leg ulcers. They're definitely not something you want to shrug off. If you ever spot one, you should make a beeline for your doctor's office. No, I'll check it out later, or maybe it'll go away on its own. Leg ulcers can often point towards poor circulation, and it's crucial to get them diagnosed pronto. Now, you might wonder, what's the connection between poor circulation and these stubborn leg ulcers? The answer lies in your body's healing powers. When your circulatory system isn't in top form, your body's natural healing mechanism slows down. And with this sluggish healing response, ulcers can pop up on your legs and feet. Imagine the blood in your leg veins acting like water in a blocked sink, pooling up and causing swelling underneath the skin. But hey, before diving deeper, let's sidestep for a second. Speaking of health, did you know how vital your kidneys are? Just as you're now enlightened about the circulatory system, it's equally important to know about kidney health. There's a fascinating video out there discussing the unexpected ways you might be giving your kidneys a hard time. Definitely worth a watch. But for now, let's get back to our topic. Now let's discuss the causes of poor blood circulation. 1. Blood clot. Ah, the notorious blood clot. It's kind of a big deal when it comes to poor circulation. Depending on how chunky these clots are, they can play gatekeeper, blocking the smooth flow of blood. And here's a not-so-fun fact. Your legs and arms are prime real estate for these clots, often leading to reduced circulation. And trust me, you don't want to take a laid-back approach with blood clots. If one decides to go on a journey from your leg to other parts of your body, the results could be life-threatening. Imagine a road clot reaching your heart or brain. That's stroke territory, and it's as dangerous as it sounds. 2. varicose veins. And then we have those twisty, enlarged veins, often looking like a messy spider web. If you've ever seen them, especially on the back of someone's legs, you've had a front row seat to varicose veins in action. They might look intriguing, but they're essentially damaged veins that have lost their efficiency. Think of them as roads filled with potholes, not the smoothest journey for blood. These problematic veins mean reduced blood flow and, you guessed it, poor circulation. 3. Obesity. Being overweight isn't just about how you look or feel in your clothes. It's about how your internal systems function. The heavier the body, the more it's at risk for various health challenges, including poor blood circulation. And it's not just a vague connection. When you're carrying extra pounds, it increases the likelihood of developing issues like varicose veins. And as we already know, those pesky varicose veins are troublemakers when it comes to smooth blood flow. Plus, if you're on the heavier side, you got to be extra vigilant. Long hours of sitting or standing, not your friends. These seemingly simple habits can make circulation matters even worse when paired with obesity. It's like adding fuel to an already blazing fire. 4. Diabetes. When most folks think of diabetes, their minds immediately jump to sugar levels and insulin. And while that's a major part of it, diabetes has a sneaky side too. Surprise, surprise. It can mess with your blood circulation. People with diabetes often feel pain or cramping in areas like calves, thighs, buttocks, and legs. So, beyond the blood sugar drama, there's this whole subplot about blood flow going awry. Narrowing of blood vessels and arteries is another twist in the plot. Just like a clogged pipe or a congested highway, when these crucial pathways get narrow, the flow isn't as swift or efficient. And for someone with diabetes, this is yet another challenge to face in the journey of managing their condition. Poor blood circulation is a serious concern that can be caused by various diseases leading to the narrowing of blood vessels and arteries. One condition that exemplifies this is a disease that affects the small arteries in your toes and hands, causing them to constrict in size. This constriction reduces the available space for blood to flow smoothly through these vessels, resulting in compromised blood circulation. When your circulation is impaired in this way, it can lead to a range of uncomfortable symptoms, like cold fingers and toes, numbness, and even pain. Another issue that can impact blood circulation is the hardening of arteries due to plaque buildup. This condition, known as atherosclerosis, narrows the arteries and reduces the flow of blood to essential organs and tissues. It's like trying to force water through a clogged pipe. The reduced flow can have detrimental effects on your overall health. Understanding the significance of maintaining good blood circulation is crucial. Poor circulation can lead to complications such as blood clots, tissue damage, and even organ failure in severe cases. So what steps can you take to improve your blood circulation and minimize the risk of these issues? First and foremost, adopting a healthy lifestyle is key. Regular exercise, particularly cardiovascular activities like walking, swimming, or cycling, can help keep your blood flowing efficiently. Exercise not only strengthens your heart, but also promotes the dilation of blood vessels, allowing for smoother circulation. A balanced diet rich in nutrients and low in saturated fats is another important factor. A diet high in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can help reduce the buildup of plaque in your arteries and maintain healthy blood vessels. Additionally, staying well hydrated supports adequate blood volume, which is essential for efficient circulation. Avoiding smoking and excessive alcohol consumption is also crucial. Smoking damages blood vessels and makes them more susceptible to narrowing, while excessive alcohol can have a similar effect. If you have specific medical conditions or risk factors that contribute to poor circulation, such as diabetes or high blood pressure, it's important to manage these conditions effectively with the guidance of a healthcare professional. They can help you develop a personalized plan to improve your circulation and reduce the risk of complications. In some cases, medications or medical procedures may be necessary to treat underlying conditions that are affecting your circulation. Always consult with your healthcare provider to determine the most appropriate course of action for your individual situation. In conclusion, poor blood circulation is a serious issue that can have significant health implications. By adopting a healthy lifestyle, managing underlying medical conditions, and seeking professional guidance when needed, you can take proactive steps to improve your circulation and overall well-being. Remember, your circulatory system plays a vital role in maintaining your health, so it's worth taking good care of it.